Right, good morning. My name's Andy. I'm the property webber for the Spanish property market, where every single day we do the summary of the news that's coming out in Spain. We're doing this in English for our European and American customers. So today is Wednesday the 18th of October 2017, so let's get started. Let's go into our summary page and we'll kick off with, again, supermarkets opening up in Las Palmas, Alicante and Murcia. Again, always important because when a supermarket opens up, it alters prices and rents of retail units and, of course, residential units. Right, one big property company in Catalonia has announced that it's putting a brake on its deals for the time being. In an area of Barcelona, they're going to be putting up more hotels because they've just spent quite a lot of money making a part of the frontage to the beach for peatones. Sareb is negotiating a sale, 500 million to a big bank. And another big property company has just announced 71% less in its profits. One big company as well is just starting on the second phase of about 20,000 square meters in Barcelona. Their fourth phase, quite interesting in this complex, has already been 70% pre-rented. Now, if we go into contracts coming up in the next 6 months, we've got some lawyers whose contracts are coming up in Madrid, a consultant company, big consultancy company, and another couple for a couple of thousand and another 1,000. On the easy property front, we've got retail units in Francisco Cervera, Thea Bermudez, and Jorge Juan. Now, on the rumours side, remember a couple of weeks ago we put out about this industrial company that was going to do a big office campus on part of its land. Well, it's actually now presented something where it wants to do a commercial centre there as well, which is quite interesting for everybody. There's a big deal that just happened in prime Barcelona. Now, the interesting thing about that, when this company takes the new big retail unit, it's going to leave another unit, which is smaller in size, but that will be coming onto the market straight away. And interestingly, a very famous designer is closing down their prime retail unit here in Madrid. Convent up for sale in Barcelona, where you could probably put a old people's home on that, or something for students. And we've got a couple of the interested parties for a spin-off of property platform, all there, Activos and loans. Right. As you know, ADAS is coming out to the stock exchange on Thursday. It's interesting to see some of the differences between them and about 7 months ago, one of their big competitors over here. It's interesting to see those differences. And of course, that property guy wanted to knock down quite a historic one-story building in Vallecas, probably to build a torre of flats. Looks like his idea has just been stopped. Then we go into the deals. We've got Italian chain who's just rented out a big flagship in the Zona Alta of Barcelona. And big Chinese chain has just rented out a prime retail unit in Barcelona, and interestingly, a fund here, international fund, has just teamed up with a local developer, and they've bought a building, a residential building, here, next door to Cologne, which is going to have, again, retail on the ground floor. Interesting deal. On the European front, an investor has just bought about 38,000 square metres of an industrial complex near Paris, and a Swiss fund has just bought offices in Cardiff. Okay, going back onto our database, for example, we can go into Proprietaria, which is basically all the owners of property within Spain, probably the rest of Europe as well. So here, these are all owners. And just for an example, maybe we'll just go into these people who've got an interesting portfolio. Again, you'll be able to see a map of their distribution of their assets, which is also very interesting. And here are their assets. Again, you can go into any one of these buildings, see the square meters, go down and see the deals that have happened in that building, and everything from about 1993. Okay, and if you want to go and see more deals that have happened in the area, you can go into our deals analysis, where we've got rental deals and investment deals from about 1993, and you can do your search. All very, very potent stuff. Right, that's enough from me going on today. Saying goodbye, and thank you very much for your attention. More tomorrow.